Welcome to New Motorcycle Riders. Today we are digging about Top 10 American Motorcycle Brands in 2023. American motorcycle brands come and go as the years pass by, but the ones that have made a good name for themselves all have one thing in common: they are willing to change how they produce bikes according to the buying public's demand. After all, that is how they stay in business. 1. Harley-Davidson Motorcycles. Live to ride, ride to live. It can't be denied that Harley-Davidson is America's longest-running and most successful motorcycle manufacturer. The LiveWire electric motorcycle was a huge surprise to the motorcycling world, and more recently, the Pan America has signaled a new direction and intent by HD management to address the problem of an aging customer base for its traditional products and the realization that it needs to diversify to survive. 2. Indian Motorcycles. Be legendary. Indian as we know it today might have nothing to do with the original Indian motorcycle company that existed between 1901 and 1953, but the Polaris Industries resurrection still adheres to the template laid down back in the heyday of the company: large capacity, V-twin engine, typically American motorcycles. Past model names have been brought back to life: Chief, Scout, and Roadmaster, to provide a link to the past, and engines are still large displacement V-twins. 3. LiveWire Motorcycles. The loudest sound you hear will be your heartbeat. Really part of Harley-Davidson, although the LiveWire company has been spun off into its own standalone brand, complete with a listing on the stock exchange. The first LiveWire appeared in 2014, and the public could ride them at dealers from 2015, although they were not yet for sale. The original LiveWire 1 model is still in production, but LiveWire has pointed the way to the future with the new Del Mar model, which is based on a new modular platform called the Aero. 4. Zero Motorcycles. Creates a better riding experience. Of all the electric motorcycle manufacturers, Zero has been around for the longest and seems to have the firmest hold on the market. Zero has been around since 2006 when it was called Electrocross. Since then, the battery range and motor power have increased, as well as the model range, which now comprises supermotard, fared sports, and nominally off-road versions, as well as roadster models in various states of tune. The most significant barriers to electric bike acceptance is range, recharge time, and, not insignificantly, price. 5. Arch Motorcycles. The next chapter in American motorcycling. The company's foundations were laid when Reeves approached Hollinger, already a respected custom builder, to customize the actor's Harley-Davidson. Manufacturing as many of the parts themselves as possible to their own specification, as well as using top-shelf proprietary components from Olin's, S&S, BST carbon wheels, and Yoshimura exhausts, created a truly unique American motorcycle. Elegant and innovative design, precision engineering, and a hand-built process, all the time working closely with the customer, have ensured that ARCH has transcended the fame of its co-owner. 6. Buell, America's fast motorcycle. In 2021, the announcement came that Buell Motorcycles was back in business, under new ownership and with the promise of 10 new models by 2024, including the first models to be announced, the 1190RX and SX, which are essentially developments of the 1125R. Buell Motorcycles deserves to survive, combining distinctive design with American innovation and ingenuity. 7. Boss Hoss, proper American excess at its finest. Whoever had the idea of stuffing an enormous 5.7-liter Chevy V8 into a cruiser-style motorcycle chassis has to be either completely mad or a genius. We're going for the latter. Formed in 1990 by Monty Warren, where he came up with the idea is not recorded, but you have to thank him for having the idea in the first place. As unlikely as it may seem, a Boss Hoss will go around corners with just as much poise and safety as it will tear up the tarmac in a straight line. 8. Confederate/Curtis, Art of Rebellion. The first Confederate rolled off the production line in 1993, but by 2001, the company was bankrupt. It recovered, and production continued up to 2017. At that point in time, owner Matt Chambers announced that the company's name was changing to Curtis, after motorcycling and aviation pioneer Glenn Curtis, and that, going forward, they would be producing electric motorcycles in partnership with Zero Motorcycles. In typical fashion, the Curtis 1 electric motorcycle is as distinctive as the Confederates had been. 9. Janus, made to stand the test of time. Retro is super cool right now, and Janus Motorcycles has fully embraced this trend with its range of 250cc and 450cc motorcycles, making it unique in American motorcycle manufacture in which the typical approach is large engine models. Founded in 2011, the first models were delivered in 2013. These were 50cc, two-stroke engine motorcycles with a distinctive retro flavor. In 2015, the first 250cc model was introduced after difficulties meeting pollution limits with the two-stroke 50cc engine. In 2021, the first 450cc model appeared to enhance the range, and the company is going from strength to strength. 10. Cleveland CycleWorks motorcycles built for people. Even though Cleveland CycleWorks outsources most of its parts from China and uses engines from Honda, they are still based in Cleveland, so they are considered to be an American motorcycle company. They are a small, privately owned company that designed retro-styled cafe racers and bobbers with the solid idea of trying to fill the void in the motorcycle marketplace for inexpensive bikes that are still stylish and fun. Not to mention bikes that can hang with the models designed and built by the big boys of America. Thanks for watching our video, subscribe for more.